after 3 wins and 3 former champions have been beaten by Afghanistan, everybody is wondering, is there a chance then that they can make it to the top 4? So here is the scenario for Afghanistan and all the Afghanistan cricket fans. With 6 points after as many games, they are currently sitting in the 5th position on that points table. So above them are Australia and New Zealand. They've got 8 points each. Now, Afghanistan are set to play against Netherlands, Australia and South Africa in their remaining fixtures, and they can finish with a maximum of 12 points. Even after winning all their remaining games, the Afghans are not guaranteed a spot in the Final Four, as they would need one of Australia, who are on 8 points, or New Zealand, again on 8 points, to lose ideally 2 of their 3 remaining games. If Afghanistan end up winning all their games and Australia and New Zealand also win 2 of their 3 games, then the team with the best net run rate will go through. Losing any of their remaining matches of the group stage would place Afghanistan at a massive risk of losing out on qualification. And then losing against Australia or South Africa, that would be the end of the story for the resilient Afghans. So the only way that they can make it to the top 4 is that win all their games and then just hope that Australia and New Zealand do not win 2 matches each. So that's the scenario for this team. But the fact that we're even talking about this just goes on to show the kind of impact that this team's made on all of us, Chetan.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. And 3 champions, they're champion killers, England 2019, Pakistan 92, Sri Lanka 96. Australia, the biggest scalp of them, all 5-time champions. So they're yet to play them, and who knows what could happen. But yes, like we discussed yesterday, this tournament has all kinds of mathematical permutations and combinations possible. I think each game is going to become really important. If you consider the possibilities of top 4, the games that those teams are playing against each other will probably determine what is the minimum requirement for the 4th place team to get into the knockouts. Is it going to be 8 points? Is it going to be 10 points? Or is it going to be 12 points? I think that bit is going to be determined when New Zealand, when New Zealand plays South Africa, which is in a couple of days' time. In fact, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, yes.
And obviously then we have Australia, England, which is their next game on Saturday, I think. So I think, and then obviously there's India, South Africa. So I think these games are going to decide how much does the 4th place team need, and then obviously there are permutations and combinations in the rest of the games. Afghanistan have a great chance. Netherlands, that should be 2 points for them, so that takes them up to 8, and then they should fancy themselves to beat one of Australia and South Africa. South Africa have already lost to Netherlands, but who says they can't lose another? I'm sure Jamie will agree that they can choke again choke twice in this tournament.